Welcome back to Open Window Politics. Today we're going to be going through my latest prediction for a matchup between President Trump and President Joe Biden. So we'll be starting off where I already characterized, well, this map automatically characterized all the safe, likely, and lean states. I'll be adding a tilt characterization to add a little more nuance. But we're going to be classifying all of the swing states that you see on the map here. The state of Georgia moved from being a swing state to being a lean Republican state. I think that's a reasonable prediction. I do see that it is not very likely the Biden campaign is able to win the state of Georgia. I think that it's probably a slightly better chance than North Carolina, so I could see it being a slightly more narrow margin, but I do think it will nonetheless be a Trump victory in the state of Georgia. And speaking of which, I would likely characterize the state of Nevada as being a lean Republican victory for President Trump. I think that the polls are looking really good for him in this state as well as many other states at the moment, and I would likely predict that this state would end up going to President Trump in a matchup between him and Joe Biden. Next up, we get to the state of Arizona. In Arizona, I see this as being another state in the Republican column. I think that it would probably be slightly closer than Nevada. The polls seem to indicate that it would be a little bit closer than in Nevada, just for a couple of reasons. There's also the abortion referendum that's on the ballot that may play a role in helping Biden do a little bit better in Arizona. I think there may also be one in Nevada, but it's probably going to have more of a role in the state of Arizona. And then we get to the state of Wisconsin. In Wisconsin, I think that this state I might be moving it to a lean characterization. I think it's either lean or tilt, but for now we're going to go with a lean characterization. I think that President Trump has got a good chance of doing quite well in Wisconsin. The polls seem to indicate that it's going to be a close-ish race, but I do think that it's likely going to be in the Trump column. And then in the state of Michigan, I'm going to give that as tilt R. That is going to bring the Republican candidate, in this case Donald Trump, up to 293 electoral college votes to Joe Biden's 226. Then we get to the state of Pennsylvania. In Pennsylvania, I think that is going to share a similar characterization as being a tilt Republican state. I do think it'll be a more narrow margin than the state of Wisconsin if the election were to be held today, but if this were to be held today, the election, then this would likely be the outcome of the election if I were to predict it. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions about my prediction, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.